Hey everyone, this is Rachel and welcome to another scrapbooking process video. If you hang out until after the video is through, there are always detailed shots of my current layout. Let's get going! Hey everyone, I am here with another episode of Product Placement, my series with Kelly Oblak. Today we are playing with 3x4 Project Life or Pocket Page cards. So I have these. These are actually part of a Hip Kit grab bag that I bought last year. I bought 2 of them this year. You may have watched my haul video back in May, but these are ones that came in the kit in the grab bag I bought last year. So when I got them, I kind of went on their website and looked up what they came with because, every month they do have at least one line or 2 lines that are prevalent. And even though these were obviously designed for Hip Kit, they were designed to go with a specific line. That particular line was the Take Me Away line from Pink Paisley. So I went through all my Pink Paisley stuff, pulled a couple more embellishments, some die cuts and those chipboard stickers. And then I also have these chipboard stickers, and these also came in the Hip Kit. Hip Kit, or they may have been a Freckled Fawn piece that I got. I'll be totally honest, I don't know. I threw it in with my Take Me Away and Fancy Free by Paige Evans for Pink Paisley, and they've sat there for a while. Anyway, totally getting off the point because we're talking about 3x4 cards. So as I was saying before, I always interrupt myself. I apologize. I pulled some 12x12 papers just to see what might work. I might end up with some white cardstock. I also pulled this one piece of paper. This is also from Pink Paisley, their Summer Lights collection. I actually worked my way through this. I only have, I think, the 6x12 stickers left in it. I used all my papers, but I did receive this one piece of paper in the Hip Kits I bought this year. The things I remember are insane. But I liked this side as a neutral, and I thought it went well with the other pieces of paper, so I thought I would pull it just to see if it would work. Okay, so back to the original subject of 3x4 cards. I'm looking forward to using these in a couple different ways. You can use them as journaling cards, you can use them as embellishments, you can use them as background layering pieces and all sorts of things like that. So they really are quite a versatile embellishment. So before I get going, I'm going to say I will put in the description box below a link to Kelly's video, which I'm sure will be amazing. So make sure you hop on over and check it out over on her channel. All right, folks, let's get going. All right, so I have these 3 photos. These are from my nephew's 17th birthday dinner thing we went to. And so I'm going to chop all of them down to 4x4. Really, I wasn't looking for a particular photo size in this one. The photos, the extra 2 inches I cut off all just had extraneous people who were sitting at the various restaurants we were at. And I know you're like, various restaurants for a birthday dinner. It makes sense when I go into the story, which I will obviously journal. But let's get back to the actual layout. So I start off and I decide I do want to use that Pink Paisley paper from Summer Lights. I don't remember what it's called, and I didn't bother showing you because I wasn't sure if it was even available anymore. Now I'm going through all of my 3x4 cards, and I'm looking at ones that I think might work. Like, I like this card that says fantastic, but it's not going to work as a 3x4 card, so I just fussy cut out around the outside of the word fantastic, and obviously I cut away from that. And now I'm thinking I might be able to use this 2017 card. This particular set came out in like a December or January, so a lot of it was, new year, new life, blah, blah, blah. But I'm thinking, oh, I could use the 1/7 because my nephew was turning 17, along with that 3x4 card, which repeated the word hello, and that is going to be my title. Hello, 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 17. So I've also used that purple stripe card as a layering piece, along with that ombre yellow, almost chartreuse colored card as well. Now I have this calendar card with December, and that's when my nephew's birthday is, and I'm considering using it just as it is, but it's too much. So instead I use that aqua edge of it as another layering piece, and I'm going to use that multicolor polka dot card with the blank part at the bottom and that says awesome moment. And that's what I'm going to use for my journaling. So you'll see with these 3x4 cards, I've got several different purposes going on with them. I'm using 2 of them for my title. I'm using 4 of them for layering pieces. I used one as a fussy cut word embellishment, and I used another as a decorative piece that also included my journaling. And I'm going to use that light bulb one as well as another fussy cut embellishment. So they really are quite versatile in their uses. You just have to not always think of them as a 3x4 card. So in this one, you can see I got several different uses out of them. They don't necessarily all read as 3x4 cards, and they're like bunnies. They just multiply. I have a memory of buying one pack of 3x4 cards, and somehow I wound up with just hundreds of them. So they are in your stash, you know they are. So it's really easy just to use them. You just sometimes have to just take a step back and think, what are the different ways I can use these? So as you can see, I'm going for a modified grid design. So a modified grid is absolutely just a regular grid, just set slightly askew. So I have things layered over them a little bit, like that 17, the word fantastic. Having just the layers on the upper left and lower right helps as well. So that's a really easy way to use 3x4 cards, is to use either a grid or a modified grid. So I went ahead, trimmed out that light bulb, and I also went and grabbed some of those chipboard pieces from I'm pretty sure now, thinking back on it, it is from Freckled Fawn. And my whole point with that was I wanted to add just a little bit more dimension because everything was feeling really flat. So I just add these 2 little pieces. The one in the upper left says love this. The one in the lower right just has a little rainbow and it has room for a word. So I'm going to take some tile stickers by Teresa Collins that I picked up from clearance from Joann's, and I'm just going to put the word December down. I consider using those. The Teresa Collins pack had 4 colors in it: black, white, mint, and marble. So I'm just using the white because the mint was too green. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I believe I'm going to do my journaling now, if I remember correctly. Let's see. I must remember correctly because I'm putting my layout on an angle. All right, so I was just talking about how we went out to dinner to celebrate my nephew's birthday. We do that every year. This year, the restaurant we went to, we were not thrilled with their dessert choices, and so we ended up going to another restaurant, honestly, just right down the street, and they had a dessert that was a s'mores for 2. So my nephew and his friend who came along for dinner had that. So that's the picture in the center there, is him lighting the little sterno can on fire. They were both very excited about that. I'm going to add these little puffy stickers by Fancy Pants. They're just laying around my stash, and I'm almost finished. I just have to add a little bit of mist. I do choose some Shimmer's Mist in the color Taupe of the Morning, which is kind of a dark grayish color, so it's very similar to that background, just a darker shade. Can't find my postcard to cover my photos, so I grab a leftover tax bill that I've already paid, so there you go. Super interesting, right? All right, folks, that is the end of my layout. Please make sure to go on over to Kelly's channel and check out her take on this. I will put a link in the description box below. Bye, everyone.